All right, y'all. It's UNG radio station. We're in the building, you know what I'm saying? We're giving it in for the folks, y'all. Right now, I'm having a live interview right here at today's Black History Month pop-up and shop.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I'm in the building with a young brother by the name of Lonyae Tucker, representing Los Angeles. He has his own company. It's called 24 Years Free. He specializes in helping out young brothers who've been to prison. Now they're getting out of jail. They're looking for a place to go, jobs, apartments, housing, residential resources. How you doing today, big brother?
I'm good.
I'm glad you're here, man.
I'm glad to be here, and I want to, give a shout out to UNG Radio. You've always shown support. You know what I'm saying? You're a massive platform. You put underground in your title, but really, you know what I'm saying? You're above ground, you're underground, you're in the sky, you're all over the place. So I love that about you.
I got a question to ask. How long have you been having 24 Years Free?
Well, 24 Years Free is a YouTube channel that I do, and I would say 24 Years Free is about maybe 4 months now, 4 to 5 months. I started it right out of prison. So one of the reasons why I wanted to start it is because I was wrongfully imprisoned, and the entire time I was doing time, not only did the prison, but the courts, the district attorneys, everybody knew that I was innocent, but I had to do that time because, the sentence had come down. So they were trying to figure out how to get me out of there and to hush the whole thing. So once I got out, the records were pretty much expunged, and I got a felony on my record, but there is no trail. My parole officer don't have nothing to say to me, and everybody's just going with your life.
Can you sue?
I can.
Do it.
I can. I'm on the process of that. I got a couple of lawyers that's lining some stuff up.
That's a blessing, man, because you know what I'm saying, they can't give you the 24 years back.
They can't give it back.
All right, and I'm glad that you're free now. You out. You're doing something positive. You stay strong. You know what I mean? God is with you. You got your own company. I'm proud that you're here at UNG radio station. You're rocking with us. You came through for this interview today. What was the main thing on your mind you wanted to get out when you said you was coming up here, man?
I think it's important for us to remember how important it is to support black causes. You know what I'm saying? People say mass incarceration, and we already know that that's a problem, right? But mass incarceration can be people who have done a crime and then they're just stacking them up in prison. But there are a lot of people like myself who were caught up in mass incarceration who are innocent. So I'm bringing light to that element. If we don't see somebody get out through Innocence Project, we think that they must have done the crime. But it's a lot of people just like me who gets out and didn't have the Innocence Project to help them out. So I want to bring light to those who are in that little small gap of they didn't do the crime and they didn't get the DNA to overturn their case, but they still were innocent. So that's my call.
That's deep, man, because you got a lot of people in prison right now for some of the most littlest things, man, non-violent offenses, and they was mistakenly accused of things too, and we got some people out here that's really working hard to get folks out like yourself, and now it's time for you to get your blessing, you know what I mean? And you doing your own thing. Are you interviewing people, or are you just spreading the word on how you can help people get out?
Well, my main goal for 24 Years Free is to talk about the mentality that I needed to have in order to survive 24 years in prison, knowing I was innocent and knowing I still had to be there, right? So a lot of people get caught in those situations and they give up. I can't do this. I'm turning on God. These sorts of things. I didn't do none of that, right? What I done is I said, what are my survival techniques? Right, so I was raised in the hood, so I knew how to deal in the hood, and I'm dealing with nothing but hood dudes in the pen.
Right.
So I put my hat on, and I said, okay, figure out your lane. So I figured out my lane, and I did my time. But more importantly, while I was doing my time, I was trying to figure out how this could not happen again to me, and
to the next
anyone else that if I can help it. And that's what I done is I laid out a map and a blueprint to make sure that this can't happen to someone else.
Wow, that's deep, man. Every black man has been stopped by the police, damn near jumped, beat up, and all that. You know what I'm saying? It's outrageous, man, what's going on in America right now. They can actually kill a black person, get away with it, nothing happens. You know what I'm saying? But now they got these cameras on the police uniform. They can turn them on, turn them off when they want to. They still beating case. They still getting away. They just killed several black men out the last few years here. And what they're doing now, they're trying to kill us through medicine or vaccine shots or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They like, okay, black man has woken up and they're not killing each other as much, right? We can't kill them for organs and stuff like that because everybody's conscious and aware. So like I said, they out to kill us in other ways. You got what I'm saying? So when we come conscious like this, right now, as us as a people, I see we're very conscious. And in the next 5 years, we're going to be even more conscious. And in 10 years, we're really going to be conscious because we're focusing on doing the right thing. We're talking, right, me and you right now, we having Negro education talk. This is not kill a black man talk. This is uplifting brothers and sisters. You know what I mean? Like today is Farrakhan's final speech. We got the NOI in the building. They've been representing. I seen you went through there.
Farrakhan's a prophet.
That's the truth. He has a very powerful word that a lot of people need to, if they haven't seen some of his work back in the day to this day, they need to check it out and respect it and learn. Absolutely. You know what I mean? And me and you on that vibe, because we got a voice too. All right?
You said something very interesting in regards to prison. You know, one of the things that I do with 24 Years Free is I talk about prisons other than just merely the walls,
okay.
Right? So one of the things that I've noticed is that my people who I'm coming out here to help, maybe they haven't been in prison, but they have a prison in their mind.
Right.
So I'm recognizing that there are walls that are non-physical walls that people are hindering themselves from. You know, you might have some partners who they don't go to the beach, or they don't travel, they don't go nowhere. Those are self-imposed prison walls.
Right. I got some homies in the hood say they never been downtown LA.
You get me?
How you not been downtown LA?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's ridiculous. You know, God made the world. You got to travel the planet. You know, you just can't sit in one spot. It makes no sense. Yeah, you're right about that. You know, prison doesn't only mean jail. Some people in a relationship claim they on lockdown. You know what I'm saying? And that's a whole nother ball game. You know, this is real educational talk, man. You know, do you go down to Lamar Park and build with the brothers like Nasheed?
I do. I don't go as much as I need to, as much as I should, because I'm trying to put some foundation in place so that I can have a place down there to go on a regular basis. But I've been down there, I've hollered at the brothers, but I don't go as much as I should because I got so many balls in the air and I'm juggling, trying to get back on my feet after 24 years.
All right, well, right now is a perfect time for you to advertise to the people that's listening in your YouTube site and anybody that want to talk to you. How can they get with you?
So my YouTube channel is 24 Years Free, and that's the 24, the number 24, and then years is abbreviated YRS, and then free is spelled out. Besides that, you know, I'm on all of the platforms. My name is Lonyae Tucker, LONYAE TUCKER. Any way you reach out to me, you know what I'm saying, you can obviously leave a message on the YouTube channel and I'll hit you back there. You can obviously hit me on any other platforms and I'll hit you back there. But what I need from y'all is I need you to say, speak on this issue about prison. Speak on that issue. Hey, did you ever hear about this situation that happened at this particular prison? Because I need content. I'm putting it out there, and I'm going to tell my story. I'm going to tell my truth, right? But I need to know what other areas that we need to speak on and bring light to. So that's my goal.
Hey, I got a lot of friends and family in jail, and in the jail game, it's a trip, right? The green dot, right? Okay, now I got a family member right now who's facing 9 years, and we have a hard time getting money to him. All right, so the green dot, is that program still going, or it's a wrap?
You know, green dot is funny because green dot was really big amongst the inmates, amongst the population, but the prison decided we're going JPay.
JPay?
Yeah, JPay is, I believe, one of those sorts of companies like Global Tel Link. Those who are in the pen, those who have anybody in the prison know what I'm talking about. These are these kind of companies that make deals with the prison. They make deals with the CO's union, and they say, you put us in all your spots and we'll give you 10% of all of our profits.
Wow.
So JPay is one of those kind of companies where JPay says, we'll supply all of the money to the inmates on their books, and we'll give you a cut of that. You know, you make sure you get your restitution and all of that. So JPay is buying out Green Dot, and that's probably why you have a problem getting
all
Green
right,
Dot.
JPay it is. Okay, now also, I remember last year I was sending pictures to my family that was in jail and he wasn't getting them. All right, and why are they still, I know they opening letters up, but why are the pictures not making it there?
You know, it's funny because there's something in prison called the Goon Squad.
The Goon Squad.
Now, Goon Squad is the equivalent of what we know as the feds on the streets. You know, like when the feds come on the streets, they've already gotten everything they need to know about you.
Right.
Before they knock on your door.
Right.
So by the time they kick your door in, you're already got it. Right. Goon Squad is like that. So to answer your question about the photos, how this works is that everything that comes into prison goes through the goon squad.
Okay.
It can seem like it's a regular letter to you. It seems like it's just a letter from your girl to
Right,
you.
right.
You just a picture of your kids. But the goon squad need to look at that picture first.
They want to monitor everything, the letters, the whole nine.
Right.
That's deep, man. And they got to
Right.
cut, man, there's so much corrupt shit going on in the system, it don't make sense, man. We could talk about this all damn day and night, you know what I mean? We got to figure out some things to help these people who are innocent in jail, and like especially some folks who've been arrested in the 80s and the 70s behind some weed, and now weed is legal. You know what I mean? Let them out. You know what I mean? We got some many programs out here. What is your main goal? Like, I know you got a lot of people that's locked up that's reaching out to you now, and they need your help. You know what I'm saying? What is your way of helping back?
Well, my way of helping back is that what I've done is that I obviously keep money on my phone for people to call me.
Okay.
Right? Because, you know, when we talk about having an ear to the street, people in prison have an ear to the street from the prison perspective that I don't have no more. I had it when I was in there, but I don't have it no more. So I keep money on my phone so that they can tell me these sorts of things. What I'm looking for is a list of 15 to 20 people, right, who have served their time, who have gone 10 to 15 years disciplinary free in prison. In prison, what they call a 115 if you do something wrong. So if you get a 115 in prison, I mean you broke the law in prison.
Right.
So if you go 10 to 15 years without a 115, this is a tremendous accomplishment. I'm looking for a list of 10 to 20 or 15 to 20 people with 115s, none on their record for 10 to 15 years. I'm going to take that list. I got some people that got the ear of the governor, and I'm going to go to the governor. I'm going to say, these are people you need to consider for clemency. These are people you need to consider for early release. These are people you need to let out because they've done their time.
That's right.
And the governor's people tell me that they're sure they're going to accept that list.
Hey, because I got some friends who've done 25 plus years, and they explained to me they go up for parole so many years down the line, and if you got a 1, that means you've been good. A 2, somewhat. 3, you might not get a chance to get out. So that is important. You know what I mean? And I know it's tough because it's temptation. There's so many evil traps off in there. You could easily get trapped in a matter of seconds. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But now that we back, and you back on these streets, right? We in Los Angeles. Los Angeles is an evil beast. It's got so much temptation and so much backsliding going on
right now.
Right, New Chirac. So what I'm gonna do is right here at UNG radio station, we need to get you to come through a little bit more, continue advertising to help these people out, because it's a lot of folks who need help and guidance. Especially these youngsters, they don't know nothing about gangbanging. Gangbanging was in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, and we're in 2022. You shouldn't even be gangbanging, not one bit. But the ones that are banging, they need to pay attention that the white man got a surprise for your ass. Well, he'll put you somewhere you'll never be found. And, you know, and they got this game called paperwork. You know how they put you on parole, and this brother, he from this hood, but on your paperwork, you can't go to that hood no more. That's a wrap, you know what I mean? So you forced to go live in this other neighborhood, and now you got to go holler at these shot callers, and you don't want to go back to prison. So either they click up, they turn to God, you know what I'm saying, or they got to get a job. And it's rough out here in LA because you got to have good credit to get an apartment or a car. Even say hi to somebody, you damn near got to have good credit. You know what I'm saying? It's horrible, you know what I mean? And we trying to figure out a method. Right here at UNG radio station inside of Chuco's Justice Center, we got a friend, and our friend, his name is Skip. He has a second chance program where everybody who's done 7+ years can get out and get a job with the union. You know what I'm saying? And this brother right here that I'm talking to right here in Lonyae, he got a lot going on too. You can sit down, he mentor you. That's what we need to do. We need to talk to Sir Loved One. He runs a classroom in here. It's for blacks. And you need to come in and mentor these kids. All right? And you got a Cash App?
I do.
What's your Cash App?
It's a $sign and then Lonyae Tucker.
$sign Lonyae Tucker. If anybody want to get interview on his radio, is it a podcast show you want to call it?
It's technically a YouTube channel. You know, podcasts are usually audio only.
Right.
Right. But when it's video and audio, it's a YouTube channel.
Okay, YouTube channel.
Yeah, or a vlog. If it's not on YouTube, then it's just a vlog. But yeah, I'm actually in the process of converting all of my interviews into podcasts.
Okay.
Just mean removing the video and only having audio. So a podcast and a YouTube channel. Yeah.
Yo, man, you're very deep. You got a book? Did you do any writing?
I did not.
You did not?
I did not.
So how we gonna get these visions and this history out of your mind to the public? You tell a lot of it on YouTube?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm about 30 episodes in on YouTube, and there will be no stopping. You know, I had a lot of experiences in my 24 years, 5 months, right? And I'm barely scratching the surface of the things that I've seen. Now I want to give you a little disclaimer here. You know, a lot of prison YouTube channels, they talk about the violent element. You know, the Mexicans came out, and then, you know, dude had the shank in his hand, and then the blacks all gathered up, and then, you know, the northern blacks, Crips, like, those aren't the stories that I'm telling.
Right.
It's not that I didn't have those experiences. It's just that I'm not interested in glorifying the struggle. I'm interested in documenting the struggle from my perspective and bringing light on different angles of the prison experience. You know, there's a lot of brothers in there that's tough, super hard, tattoos everywhere. They're crying at night, though.
Wow.
Right? They're crying at night. They wait till everybody go to sleep and they're crying at night. These are the kind of stories that I'm interested in telling. I'm interested in telling the stories of why he can't even go to, to see the psych or to see a therapist in prison and let them know what he's going through. You know, one of the things that people don't talk about in prison is that a lot of people in prison got PTSD. Similar to how in war, when you watch little babies get mauled down, you come home and you hear firecrackers, spark on the street, you spook.
Wow.
Well, when you come out of prison, you have something very similar, but they don't ever want to acknowledge that that's a reality for us.
Hey, that's deep, man. America is very good at breaking down the strongest black men. They did that back in slavery. You know what I'm saying? They would go to our tribe, and they have all like 50 black folks in one corner, and they go get the biggest cat and whip it. You know what I'm saying? And now they do that. They throw us in jail. Or they pull you over on the streets and beat you down, shoot you up. All kind of craziness. We got to continue to use our mind to be strong out here.
Absolutely.
What we're doing is positive, man. This is powerful. This is black educational, black excellence. You know what I'm saying? And for those who don't know, we live right here, man. We outside. We having a pop-up shop right now, man. And we supporting the independent entrepreneurs out here. And Lonyae, he came through to spit some knowledge right quick. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to bring him to the radio station, man, next month. I will be promoting it to let everybody know. You know what I'm saying? And
I look forward to that.
I appreciate you coming through, man. I know you only had a few minutes. You know what I'm saying? You got any shout outs or something you want to give out before we get out of here?
Yeah, I wanna give a shout out to all my followers on the 24 Years Free channel. You know, we got a lot of content coming, but like I said, like I was telling Big Homie Madman and the audience, I need your input. I need your suggestions.
All right.
You see what I'm saying? Because I have a lot of things that I want to talk about, but you might want to have something specific you want to hear. So I want to just shout out to all my fans, all those who would be interested in hearing. By all means, subscribe, hit the like button, share any of the episodes you've seen that you like, and then give me a comment in this comment section and let me know what you want me to talk about, and I'm gonna make that happen.
Yo, man, it's been a great blessing, man, that you came through here. You talked, you dropped some knowledge for the folks. You know what I'm saying? This is the one and only Big Homie Madman UNG radio station. We're going to have Lonyae back in the near future here. Until then, peace.
It's your boy Lonyae, 24 Years Free.
Let me get a salute. Bam! Y'all know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Representing the streets of LA, man. Y'all check the brother out. The brother got some powerful information for you. Go to his YouTube site. Check out some of the conversations that he's been talking that maybe can help some of these people guideline through these prison walls and prison in your mind. Unlock the chain. No more Jim Crow. None of that. You know what I'm saying? We all free, baby. Let's continue. Let's rock.
This is not for the radio. It's for them killers.